Now, while we are talking about controlling the carbon emissions, we should also be talking about the capturing the carbon that will be emitted anyways. So my question is to Mr. Professor Viswanathan ji. Sir, what is your take on the carbon capture, utilization and storage technologies and the scope for our industry?
Yeah, again, when it comes to carbon capture, again, we know that the carbon emission is primarily during the production of iron from the iron ore, rather than during the melting part, the second part. So, if you look at we call it CCUS, that means you capture the CO2 and then either you can utilize it, or if you're not able to utilize it fully, then you do what is known as sequestration. So these are the two possibilities which exist. But if you look at whether it is green hydrogen or CCUS, I just want to make a technical comment here because, of course, depending on what is the gas composition, for example, if the gas contains a lot of nitrogen, CO2 percentage is less, then, there are technologies which are based on liquid or, which can absorb the CO2 and then you can capture it and then you can release it. And there are also physical, basis on which you can, using membranes, you can absorb CO2 and release it, capture it. But the other thing is, this CO2 has to be utilized. That means we are talking about, converting CO2 into methanol, some of these useful products. But there, again, I just wanted to, technical point, which we all, in our schools, etc., we learn, which we call it as thermodynamics. I'm sorry to bring that topic here. See, when we burn a fuel, we get CO2 or H2O, etc., and we get energy. And in a way, if we want to take the CO2 back to fuel, then we need to put more energy than what we got when we burn a fuel. This cannot be violated. So what I am trying to tell you is, at the end, even if CO2 can be converted into some useful product, it depends on what is the energy we put in. So whether it is green hydrogen or whether it is utilization of CO2 to useful product, again, it depends on energy. So that is going to be the, green energy will determine these things. And on the energy sector, of course, we are going towards more and more renewable energy, etc. But again, how far we can go, or whether, I have been talking nuclear is also one of the options, because looking at our energy demand and all those things, that is a possibility which we need to explore. And as far as sequestration is concerned, because again, so much CO2 is generated, whether we will be able to utilize all those things. If we are not able to utilize, then we can put them under the earth. Of course, if you look at the Mother Earth, it put carbon containing things below the earth, possibly, and now we are taking it and then using it for our own purposes, whether it is petroleum products or not, those things. But as far as India is concerned, we still don't know where we can, or we don't have a proper understanding how much we can put, where we can put. These studies, geological studies, are very important so that we can go towards the carbon sequestration also, because I doubt all the CO2s we will be producing so much CO2 that I don't think we'll be able to utilize them completely. That's what I believe. So we need to also work on sequestration. So that is what is overall comment about CCUS. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.